Bald guys rule the sports world, especially the NBA. Some of the best basketball players to ever play the game did it without any hair on their head. Here are the best basketball players that just couldn't pull off the hair look or just couldn't keep their hair on their head and were forced to shave it. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is the first bald baller on this list. Many people will tell you there's basically nothing Michael Jordan can't do. Well, that's not true. He can't grow hair on top of his head. After playing in college and his first few years in the NBA, with a normal head of hair, MJ started to lose his locks and decided to go bald, rather than suffer the indignity of being mocked night in and night out. The look worked out pretty well for him, with his bald head becoming a fixture in American culture, and actually making it considered cool for guys to go completely and utterly hairless. Even when MJ loses, he wins. If anything, in some way, shape, or form, MJ took it personal. Jason Kidd. Kidd presented a career-gaining 10-time All-Star appearances and an NBA championship, who was always a triple-double threat. While he didn't do so well as a coach, Kidd's playing days make him a guaranteed Hall of Famer. Although honestly, I'm not sure if he would have gotten there if he had kept this hairstyle. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It is impossible to know if Lou Alcindor changing his name to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar sparked the hair loss that led to Kareem rocking the all-bald look. However, the link between the two events is irrefutable. While there were many interceding years between Alcindor becoming Abdul-Jabbar and the legendary center choosing to go totally bald on the court, we choose to believe that this simple act somehow impacted his hair follicles. The only thing it did not alter was his play on the court. Kareem was an all-star every single healthy season of his career, and his skyhook remains as perhaps the most difficult shot to stop in NBA history. Gary Payton. The glove Gary Payton is an iconic baldy who's remembered for his time on the Seattle Supersonics. He is one of the best defenders ever and was one of the few people who could give Michael Jordan some trouble on that end. He's an NBA champion, 9 times All-Star, former Defensive Player of the Year, and a Hall of Famer. He rocked a bald head during his playing career and continues to sport it as a coach in Ice Cube's Big 3 League. He used to rock the short flat top back in his very early days in the NBA though. Kobe Bryant. When Kobe Bryant decided to change his hair, it didn't influence his play at all. The man always had his foot on the gas pedal and was so hard to guard. Kobe had some iconic hairstyles and had some stories to share with those hair chronicles. In 1996, Kobe declared for the NBA draft. At the time, he hit a bald look, which was also a hairstyle that carried over to his first season in the NBA. Bryant's rookie year was not that crazy. The biggest highlight of bald young Kobe was winning the slam dunk contest, which some people forgot even took place. Then Bryant rocked the fro, which was an era that marked key transition years for Bryant. It was at this time where Kobe transformed from an exciting player to an NBA superstar. At 18 years old, Bryant became an all-star for the first time in his career. By his third season, he was a starter in the NBA All-Star Game. Soon, Kobe started becoming a household name. He got a signature shoe and plenty of sponsorships. Fro Kobe was just in his early 20s during that time. He had already achieved everything a basketball player could want, but he also wanted to be like Mike. Therefore, from 2003 to 2010, Kobe went for the buzz cut look. But during this era, he had some not-so-kind memories.
Get the attention you deserve with a custom neon sign. We offer handmade neon signs. Our process is simple. Visit our website, glonio.com, and click Custom Neon Builder for an on-demand experience. Start typing your custom text, choose a font, color, and size. We will handle the rest by handcrafting your LED neon. We also produce high-quality neons to match your business logo by completing the form on our Business Neons page.
Kobe Bryant's relationship with Shaquille O'Neal was going south. This was at a time when both players were at the peak of their careers. O'Neal was later traded in 2004, and that was the end of these two teammates. Bryant needed to show everyone that he was capable of winning without another superstar like Shaq. He finally won another championship in 2009 to put the doubters away. From 2011 to 2016, Kobe Bryant started to bald. His balding years were basically his twilight years. You can still see that Kobe had a little bit of hair, but it was nothing like his mini afro. In his last 6 seasons in the league with the buzz cut, Bryant helped the Lakers to only 3 playoff appearances, so the buzz cut didn't really help him reach his peak. But still, he didn't have much to work with on his team anyway. Of course, you all recall that a balding Kobe finished his final game of his career with 60 points and an astonishing farewell. LeBron James. LeBron James and Michael Jordan always get compared against one another. These two individuals have something more in common. LeBron has to deal with comparisons to Michael Jordan due to shaving his head because of balding. It's no secret that Michael Jordan's bald look became an iconic part of his image. The man won all 6 of his titles without head hair. However, there aren't many photos out there of Michael Jordan, but LeBron has plenty. There are news stories about LeBron James's receding hairline. He's been thrown in many jokes around social media too. His hairline is likely the only thing that's gone wrong for LeBron. Although LeBron makes plenty of dollars playing in the NBA, it has to be deflating to know you're losing your hair. You can tell that this is something that James has struggled with throughout the years. That's why you'll see him rocking a headband more times than not. For James, once he shaved his head, it was likely a freeing experience. He had some dignity by shaving off whatever he had left. He posted an Instagram pic of his shaved head in the gym, with a beard, and looked pretty dope, of course. He's back to rocking a head of hair for the time being during this pandemic. James's former teammate Ray Allen used Instagram to challenge LeBron and many other bald former NBA players to grow out their hair. Allen has been shaving his head since the second half of his NBA career. On Instagram, he posted an image of his hair starting to grow in. When he tagged LeBron, many people were engaged, because LeBron's hairline has been a pop culture discussion for a long time now. LeBron's hairline has evolved over time. Even his own teammate Anthony Davis called him out on it. James never actually responded to Ray Allen's challenge, but in August of 2013, James was spotted with a fully shaved head at the Dwayne Wade Fantasy Camp in Hollywood, Florida. James was wearing a hat, but this was a time when people thought James would finally stay bald for the rest of his career. Many thought LeBron was looking to follow in the footsteps of Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant by shaving his head, but he's looking for his own legacy. There have been many theories about LeBron's long fading hairline. Some literally believe that he's older than he says he is. Some acknowledge potential performance-enhancing drugs. And some have claimed he's had hair replacement surgeries that haven't worked. There was a time in the 2013 finals where his headband was knocked off, and it was easy to notice a scar on his head. We'll see if LeBron finishes off his career with no hair, just like the other greats Jordan and Kobe. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, thanks for tuning in.